So what are allergies? Allergies occur when there is a substance that is present at the moment of a bioshock. And in that moment of the bioshock, which is an experience that is unexpected, that we feel emotionally isolated in, and that we don't find resolution for, and can have a dramatic or sort of intensity to it, but also bioshocks can be things that happen just in our everyday life that we might not even really associate with something that's, or at all associate it with something that's traumatic. But it's catching us off guard. It's an unexpected thing that happens and we're not able to express something in the moment about how we really feel. So in this moment that occurs, our brain is taking a snapshot of everything that's kind of present in that moment. The brain can transpose the emotional feeling, that bio feeling, that deeper emotional experience that is not able to be expressed, onto the substance itself. And then what happens then when we come again in contact with that substance, it triggers the body as if we had that emotional experience again, and then the body responds and initiates these survival adaptation programs in the brain to the organs in the body, depending on what the nature of that initial conflict was. And then the body adapts in response to that, feeling that there's a threat. So the sense of threat is associated with a particular substance that was present at a particular moment of conflict for us. An example that might be one that's actually quite common could be when a baby is weaned and then put on a bottle, and the conflict or the shock of being separated from the mother, of that process of ceasing breastfeeding and sort of feeling separated, a deep sense of separation from the mother. And then in that experience is the presence of this product of cow's milk, that the body then may link those two things, and that person could develop an allergy to milk. And in that case, the allergy would be expressed as a skin condition, some kind of like eczema, for example, because that's the layer of the skin that is associated with separation conflicts. So if you have an allergy, it will really depend on what the symptoms are. That will give you the information about what was the kind of experience that you had. You know, was it a separation conflict? Was it a stink, worry conflict, a threat conflict? Was it I couldn't swallow that experience conflict, you know, something in the throat, something, otherwise the stink one, something in the sinuses, and an experience where that substance was present. So you need to sort of go before the time that you first experience the symptoms, because the very first time it happens, it's like a programming experience. You might not necessarily have the symptoms, it just sort of sets it up. And then the subsequent times that you're in contact with that substance, the body then can start the adaptation process. So then there would be symptoms associated. So yeah, we have protocols to help to uncover that experience, to find the resolution in the experience itself, to separate that experience from the substance. And if you don't want your allergy anymore, there is this opportunity to find that resolution in another way and not have to experience it. So if you have any questions, let me know, and would love to hear from you, and see you soon. Much love.